balls to the walls, baby. It's time for some ball. What's going on? It's Digger City. We got huge. We got City Hall. It's the Hall Off. It's me and Great Nick. What's going on?
You so much better. We did a false start intro because they accidentally backed out of the batter screen, and my intro is so much worse than that. Good job.
I liked yours too.
I said no balls for old men. I think somewhere in there. It wasn't really.
When we
it
linger
wasn't
on
too
it.
much. Yeah.
When we linger on it, it gets worse.
Yeah, so much worse. Guys, welcome back to Mario Superstar Baseball, the most competitive game for the Nintendo GameCube, showing that Baby Luigi blunder to start this game right off.
I agree that it's the most competitive game of Mario on the GameCube.
I
can't think of another one.
Yeah, I can't think of another one.
Wait, what did he say?
Melee?
Melee?
Dude, did you call Melee something as a kid that isn't what it is?
Melee?
Like, yeah, I think I was Melee, or because it's Melee.
Which is kind of funny because they go,
Melee.
Super Smash Brothers, Melee!
Yeah.
Melee.
Melee.
No, I think I did call it Melee, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
For a while, but I was corrected pretty quick because I had a cousin who he's 4 years older than me. So like he would set
He's like,
straight.
dude, it's fucking Melee.
Yeah. And he would, I remember distinctly playing. So I used to play, this is Brawl, but I used to play Brawl on Sideways Wii Remote.
Yeah,
like for a long time.
I used to do that too when I heard that Smash 4 was coming out, because I was like, well, obviously GameCube controllers won't work on the Wii U. I have to get used to a different type of controller. So I tried Classic and Sideways Wiimote. That ball is absolutely destroyed. Are we going to see a walk-up?
Oh!
We are! And we got to throw back to first. Is it going to be an out? It is not. Okay. Yeah, and then when they announced it, the second that they announced that you could use a GameCube controller on the Wii U, I just never, ever played with it again.
Yeah, here's the thing. I didn't play with a GameCube controller on Brawl, like, almost not
You didn't
at all.
on Smash 4 a lot either. Or you did,
No, I did.
but then you played on Pro a little bit too, right?
A little bit, but I was mostly GameCube. But it was like Sideways Wiimote, and then I remember I would play with my cousin, and him and one of his friends, the three of us would play, but he would put the two of them on a team. I was like,
what?
By the way, I was
That's
like,
so rude.
I was like 9,
Wow.
and they were like 13.
I'll tell you what.
Which is really
Some
funny.
people are born with an inherent sense of justice. They were not.
It's really,
because that is
like,
rude.
Like thinking back to it, it was really funny. Like that's a really funny thing to do to a kid that you would just beat anyway.
Yeah. Do you think you were born with a sense of justice, or do you think it grew over time?
It's hard to say because like my dad's a cop.
So no.
So like even if I was born with it, it probably would have been implanted over time anyway.
Just a joke.
Yeah,
Mr. Joe Senior.
Yeah, he's watching. So.
I know. That's why I'm actually saying.
Funny enough,
it.
he actually already knows who won this game. You know he does that.
He skips to the end.
He starts the video, skips to the end, so he knows who wins, and then he goes back and watches.
What a fucking lunatic! Are you out of your mind? Does he do that with movies too? Please tell me.
He does it a little differently
Some
with movies.
people are so sick.
He does it a little differently.
What are
with
you
movies.
doing?
He'll be watching a movie.
He doesn't like surprises.
And he looks up what happens, like he Googles it while he's watching the movie.
You know what I've been doing that with? I've been watching My Adventures with Superman.
Yeah.
It's a Superman origin. He's like probably like 20.
Yeah,
or
I've
it's
seen
good.
it, but
it's
I know
good, and
about
it just gets better and better, which is great. Every time a new character is introduced, they're not introduced with their villain name or hero name or whatever. Usually villain.
Oh, this is Jerry.
Right. So there was a few people, and I was like, who is that guy? I'm gonna Google him, and because I just want to know. And so then I find out what he will become, because like
You kind of spoiled it a little bit. Or you do it on purpose?
I do it on purpose because I kind of want to know, and the reveal's not gonna do anything for me because I don't know who they are anyway.
Oh sure.
But he was apparently, I looked this one guy up from Star Labs, and apparently they were like, that guy, aka Cyber Superman. And I was just like, what the fuck are you talking about? I was like, that show. It's good. It's a good show.
That's so cool. DC has the stupidest shit, man. It's so funny.
It's the best.
It's so
It's
funny.
the best. That show is such like, how do I even describe it? Every character is like hot too. Which is
Yeah,
cool.
I've seen a couple things.
Yeah.
I can agree
There was
with
a
that.
girl. Oh shoot!
Runs
what was
coming
her
across,
name?
baby.
That is coming across. 1-0 in favor of
Oh,
you.
this is kind of confusing. Why did he pick Boshi? Is it for Ken? I guess it must be for
I guess
Ken.
so.
I think we actually figured out on day one maybe that he can get 5 stars. I'm not sure. No, that's like at least respectable what you're doing.
Your dad's a sicko. That's
it's
insane.
sick. It is quite literally sick.
Why would you do that?
I know.
Hey, leave a comment why you do that.
Yeah, so he does that and he looks up things. Oh, something that particularly that I thought that I was guilty of doing once or twice myself.
Yeah.
So recently our cable has changed. Like cable's streaming now.
Yeah.
Even though you know what I'm talking about, right?
I do.
Even though it's cable, you're still streaming things. And
That's
that
crazy.
means that when you're watching like baseball games, the broadcast that you're watching is a little bit behind the live updates that you can get on your phone.
Yeah.
So you can just like look and it shows like a pitch by pitch and it's just like a guy standing at a batter's box and then a ball is thrown and it appears like red for a strike, green for a ball, and then it's like blue for a run or a hit. So the World Series was happening, and since we were like maybe like 20 seconds behind where the live updates on the phone would be, he's sitting there watching the game, but also watching it on his phone, like to see what happens.
So
on
he's
his
like,
phone.
yeah,
He just needs
home
to know.
run, $5,
But
guarantee
I
it.
don't think it works that well. But it's like because you just need to know what's happening. It's like I know it's already happened, and I kind of was guilty of that too because I was like I know something has happened,
That's
and I just didn't get to see it yet. It's because it's live. So
Yeah, but it's gonna happen in 20 fucking
I
seconds.
know, man. I know, but it's like I could already know, and it's so
In
high stakes.
in the least exciting way possible.
Yeah.
Just like ooh dots.
Yeah, dude. It's
That's
I
crazy.
cut myself off after like a game.
I get it, but that's
Yeah.
insane.
It's yeah.
Anyway, a character I was gonna talk about from
Oh, yeah,
Superman was Silver St. Cloud.
That's a fun name.
Yeah, and I don't think she's really been around in much
Is she
at
like
all.
the
I think
Silver
she's
Surfer?
I think she's in Gotham, the show.
Oh, I watched that.
But
If she was in Gotham, I'm gonna look her up. Hold on, guys. Hey, guys, it's a tie game, but hold it right there. We're Googling.
dude, like,
Hold on.
this is what she looks like in that show.
God damn!
Good lord! Look her up. Silver St. Cloud, My Adventures with Superman. She's crazy. She's so hot.
I'm gonna
It's
see if she was in
ridiculous.
Gotham.
They just make every character hot. They just introduced Supergirl as well. It's awesome.
I think
Show's
she might have
cool.
been in Gotham in like passing.
I see.
I don't know. If she
I read the wiki on her today because I was
Yeah.
like, who is this? I should know who this is.
She looks
But
just like a.
she's
She's
in-
just like a girl.
Yeah, I don't think she's a very popular character, so it's just like, how did this even happen?
I've never heard of her before.
But dude, they have literally this 18-year-old boy who is like, I'm Lex Luthor, and he has
dude.
full hair. It's crazy.
Well, that's like that's Nicholas Holtz. He's the guy that's
yeah,
playing
yeah,
Lex
yeah.
Luthor.
Yes.
He's like so
Yes.
good. His star capability as an actor is being pathetic. He's so
He's
good
gonna
at
do
being
a
pathetic.
great job in
So
that role.
I really hope his Lex Luthor is like just a fucking weenie.
Yeah.
Because like Jesse Eisenberg did Lex Luthor,
Yeah.
and he was all right, but it wasn't. I don't know, it didn't feel right. But I feel like he could do this character justice.
You ever watch the Harley Quinn show?
Nah,
It's good.
I watched like
First of all,
6
I
episode.
vouch for it pretty hard. I think it's
Kite
I think
Man's
it's
funny,
quite
that's all
good.
I-
Kite Man is funny. He got his own spin-off
Yeah, I heard,
show.
I
I did
heard.
not watch it. I actually did not hear a single thing about it.
That's not
which
good.
It's better than this sucks.
That's how I
So-
felt about the Dune show that came out recently. I haven't watched it yet just because I just don't have a Max subscription and I don't feel like getting one. But I heard like at first I heard that I was like, yeah, it was pretty good, but it wasn't as good as we were expecting. And then I didn't hear a thing about it after the premiere, and I was like, either
Yeah.
this is really bad or it just isn't memorable enough for people to hate on it.
Yeah,
So,
totally.
you know, we'll see. I'm gonna watch it. I like Dune.
My point in bringing that up is
Yeah,
that
yeah.
Harley Quinn's Lex Luthor is very ridiculous because he's so like what if Elon Musk actually accomplished something?
Yeah.
But he's still an alpha male douchebag, and it's that show's really good.
I
DC animated stuff's usually pretty damn good.
I mean, Young Justice is like
Yeah, don't even talk to me about Young Justice. Breaks my
it's a
fucking
sad
heart.
case, man. It's a sad case. It's so good though.
But speaking of
And the
none
movies.
of that, for one, Andrew looking great right now, up 2-1 here, and he's still
Oh,
going. That's a
baby.
great shot. She doesn't make that play. I feel like she might have made that.
She might have, but
That's
honestly,
tough.
you don't go for the dive. You keep the runner at third base at least.
Yeah, sure. Let cutscenes run, you assholes. I need to make thumbnails.
Let the cutscenes
Please.
run.
I text you.
You know, here's the thing, Nick. When you're losing, you don't want to watch that cutscene.
Yeah.
That's
I
how
mean,
I
I
feel
watched
at
so
least.
many cutscenes against Hunter, and I lost the last game pretty hard.
Yeah.
As
you're
this
the one that's gotta
nightmare
deal with it.
yeah, I really do. As this nightmare continues for Huge, I find it to be one of my most embarrassing moments in my entire life. But we were talking about it before we rolled, and I said I didn't want to talk about it.
Oh, wow.
But I didn't want to talk about it unless it was on camera.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever shared this story before. It's one of the most mortifying things that's ever happened.
Just before you get into it, I like that you guys didn't see this. This downgraded from he would only do this if people were paying to watch him and laugh at him in person as though it were stand-up.
I got brave.
But he got brave. Let's hear it.
I got brave. So, Andrew has a friend, and there was another friend going over that house. Andrew invites me over to play some board games and have some dinner with them. Their family, very nice family, making dinner. Okay. And I
Do
go
I know
over,
them, or are they just
and
like
no, you don't know them.
Okay.
Their names aren't even important.
Sure.
They like don't even
Yeah,
matter.
that's all right. It's like they shouldn't even be.
Yeah,
there, you know?
in the area.
Yeah.
So they make what's it called? This is in college, probably sophomore year, junior year, or something. We're home for a break, and they make what's it called? Fusilli.
Sure.
Pasta
Yeah. Great.
with ricotta cheese. Of course, I'm a fucking animal.
I see the danger of the situation.
I eat too much food. Bad. I have bad stomach.
Bad
By the
stomach.
way, I have bad digestive
One of the worst
system.
you've ever seen.
Yeah, my stomach's not actually horrible. Everything below that though is where the nightmare really begins. You stink, Andrew. You fucking stink, bro. Hold on. Pause the story. You stink. So that sucked. Yeah, that was a good thumbnail. I ate way too much. And I had something that's very bad for me, ricotta cheese. Anything with that much lactose content, horrible for me.
Yeah, I'm sure.
So whatever, we're just chilling playing a board game that I don't understand at all because I
he's
don't
going.
understand rules of board games.
Uh-oh. Body check?
Oh, no way!
I can't believe that.
Huge!
Huge bringing it back.
Holy shit, nice job. We're playing a board game. And I feel, it's like 11 at night at this point. I feel
storm.
the stomach rumbling. I feel the storm is
Tie
the
game,
nice way
baby,
to put
tie
it. Tie
game.
game's great. My story. I feel the stomach rumbling. The storms are coming. I'm about to have a fucking diarrhea attack. So I say, okay, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. The bathroom's pretty close to where we're playing. So I'm like, well, I don't want these new guys. They're cool new gamer guys I've just met. I don't want them to hear me blowing up this bathroom. And I had to go back and forth a few times to the bathroom and then play for 5 minutes. And I'm like, ooh, actually, guys, I don't feel good. I got to go back. Every single time I played music in the bathroom so they wouldn't hear me. And I was probably in and out for almost an hour. And so here's what actually happened. I was having a diarrhea attack, and I was playing Billy Joel really loud so they wouldn't hear me shitting my pants. And so I call my dad. I'm like, please pick me up. I'm in fucking turmoil right now. I'm so embarrassed. I feel so sick. Please just pick me up. And then Andrew tells me the next time I see him, yeah, dude, the reason why that was so weird, besides because why it was so weird, is because for one, his parents were asleep right down the hall. I was like, you should have told me that. Because that's embarrassing. And for two, he says, my friends thought you kept going into the bathroom to masturbate.
What?
And I was just like, oh. Because I didn't tell them I was shitting
Why
my
would
pants.
they think that?
I don't really
Why would
know.
anyone think
Anyway,
that?
haven't seen them since. I'd hate to see them again. I don't even remember who the other guy was. I just know one of them.
Dude.
And, yeah, most mortifying thing that's probably ever happened to me.
That's so fucking
The
funny.
fact that I didn't know that his parents were asleep and I was blasting Billy Joel in the bathroom was just like, dude, that was too much. I was supposed to sleep over there.
I just love the thought that, like, there's some other guys living their life, and every now and then they'll tell a story, and they'll be like, this one time, my friend Andrew invited a friend over. It was like 12 o'clock at night. He kept going into the bathroom by my parents' room, blasting Billy Joel and beating his meat for like 3 hours.
That sucks, Andrew.
Now,
Can you like tell him I didn't do that?
Andrew goes, I told you you claimed not to.
Why else would I have went home? I would have fucking if I jerked off and was like, I'm done. Now I'm sleepy. I would have went to bed. I called my dad to pick me up because I was out of cum. Is that true? You think that that's real?
That's so
Hey,
fucking funny.
hey, Mr. Joe Senior, so sorry.
Yeah.
Hope you skipped this one.
Oh, dude,
God.
it's like especially funny because this whole thing could have been avoided if you were just like, yeah, guys, sorry, my stomach's really fucked up. I gotta
I was
go.
so. I don't think you understand how insecure I was about this.
No, I get it.
This,
I understand.
This problem was it was a couple years old at that point. It was not like I'd be living with it for 9-10 years like I am now. Now I'll just be like, I'm shitting.
Yeah,
You
and they're
know?
also strangers. So it's
They're
like,
also new strangers. They're guys who I think are pretty cool, so I want to be like their friend. And then I don't jerk off in their bathroom and get fucking known as the jerk off guy in your bathroom.
Yeah, he only.
Like,
Yeah, he only did it the
You know what I
first
mean?
time.
No, I didn't do that a single time. It's so inappropriate. So inappropriate.
So inappropriate, man.
As if listen.
I can't believe you do that.
I didn't.
Dude, this is a good story. I can't believe you haven't told this story.
I should have just not.
I can
played-
believe you haven't told
It's
it. but
one of the most mortifying nights of my
yeah,
entire
no,
fucking
I'm sure
life,
you
dude.
think about that often.
I have a lot of mortifying I had to poop stories because of this illness that I
Yeah,
have.
yeah.
Are we still laughing at me?
They are, yeah, dude. I'm just surprised that you haven't told us.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
I understand not
It's
telling them.
it's fucking no, and the audience.
Yeah.
Well, now everyone knows.
Yeah,
Cat's
yeah,
out of the
everyone
bag.
knows together.
It's just
It's a good
like
moment, guys.
one of the most mortifying things that's ever happened to me.
Yeah,
you know?
it's pretty bad.
Here's another mortifying thing, super quick. I particularly don't like black box theater because of how involved the cast is in the crowd. You
I
know?
get that.
I don't like that type of thing at all. Like, we went to a
We
black
just went
box
to one,
theater
yeah.
recently, and somebody literally, I had gotten fired from my job like almost less than 2 weeks before this, and he looked at me and went, "Stupid, useless boy," or something. And I was literally just feeling that way anyway, so I was just like, oh. Oh, yeah.
It was so.
It sucked. You were there.
I know, it was hilarious.
But anyway, black box theater, too small.
Oh my
Don't
god.
like it. What a dumb play.
That's so
That was
stupid.
crazy. The Black Box Theater in New Paltz. I always, by the way, you'll always see me if I can control it, getting side seats, like aisle seats.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
stuff.
makes sense.
Because if in my mind, if I have an easy escape, if I have to go to the bathroom, then there's nothing to worry about.
Yeah,
You know
don't
what I
have to-
mean?
You don't have to shit on someone.
I was
nearby.
in the fucking middle of, like, in the third row of a black box theater, and it was a little bit more than just, like, folding chairs. It was my college's theater.
Yeah.
It was a little bit more involved. And there's, like, fucking actors, like, running fucking around, and I'm just like, oh my god, I have a bomb in my fucking gut that needs to get out right now. This is literally, like, less than...
the actors,
less
the actors
than
are doing their
10
thing, and he goes, "Oh my god,
Yeah, listen-
I have a bomb."
Listen, less than 10 minutes into the play, I told my girlfriend at the time, I was like, I have to leave. I feel like crap. I gotta go.
Oh,
and then
man.
I went fucking upstairs into the Starbucks that it was below,
Okay.
and I fucking blasted ass.
Yeah,
and
that's
then I
alright.
sat outside the theater until the halfway point of the show, and then she came out and was like, "Hey, you okay?" I was like, "Yeah."
No.
And then she's like, "All right, do you want to come in and finish it?" I was like, "No." She's like, "Okay, well, I'm gonna."
Okay. I guess.
And then she fucking did, and I
Hey,
was like,
whatever.
I was like, I'm
going
I'm
home.
gonna go home.
Yeah.
Yes. Like
Yeah.
I literally lived in like the building over.
yeah, whatever.
Another mortifying
ball game
thing.
here, by the
because
way.
like we have a great ball
Yeah.
game. So I'm so sorry.
I hope
for
you guys
talking
are
about my
intrigued by the
problems.
story.
I'm cracking
Dude,
up.
wait, just to go back to the other story real quick.
Yeah,
I
dude.
think it's really like hindsight's 2020 and all that, but it's really funny to think about how it's like so much less embarrassing if they just heard you blowing
Shitting?
up their toilet.
Fuck yeah, so much less embarrassing. I'm gonna see that man again, Andrew.
Probably.
I'm gonna see him one day, and I'm gonna tell him.
He doesn't like
He doesn't
you.
like me? What do you mean? Why doesn't he like
Andrew
me?
said he doesn't like him.
I didn't jerk off in his bathroom. And for one, okay, Andrew.
Tie game, baby.
Tie game, let's go. Andrew, have you ever jerked off in a friend's bathroom? He said yes. I'm telling him. It doesn't matter if it was him or not. You admitted it.
But what about a new friend? What about a not?
You're right. He wasn't my friend
To be fair,
yet.
you guys are not friends.
And I didn't jerk off.
You might have missed it, but Andrew was talking about this, and he was like, his POV, you went to the bathroom, they were like, hey, Andrew, is he jerking off in there? And Andrew goes, maybe.
Yeah, Yo, Andrew is like the worst guy to have your back in any situation.
I'm gonna be so honest with you. Me and Andrew, mere 2 hours ago, did best friends trivia for shorts. It's just
Dude, Andrew's such a hater.
it's not even a situation anymore.
It's not his fault that he doesn't know how to have someone's back.
Andrew's out of the running for best man.
He just doesn't get it.
It's official.
Dude, it's
over.
so funny them being like, first of all, whose mind goes to, is he jerking off? Because here's the thing.
It's a
right?
self-report, yeah.
Like,
yeah.
is he the one that is like, well, he's been in the bathroom for a while. Is he jerking off in there? Because why else would he be in the bathroom for so long? First of all, either A,
I'm filling your fucking toilet
yeah,
with shit.
either one, this guy does not shit, or two, he jerks off in the bathroom frequently. And also, secondly, like, did he either, one, think that you were really into Billy Joel, or like, did he think you were just
Yeah.
like going silent? Because the thing is,
I
like,
just-
if anything, it could be a pretty quiet endeavor. And if
Yeah.
you're gonna watch something, it could be silent on your phone. Like,
Yeah, right. Here's the
I
thing.
just don't understand the thought
I don't
process.
understand it at all either. Well, I do a little. But, like, here's the thing. I'm the type of guy who assumes the best in people.
Yeah.
He's obviously the type of guy who assumes the worst. Because there's no way you should think that, like, oh man, this guy is fucking roping.
Well,
everything,
when
bro.
you got
You
a
know?
guy like Andrew sitting next to you, hell, I wouldn't be surprised if the actual conversation was like, "Wow, Nick's been in the bathroom for a while. Do you think he's all right?" And Andrew's like, "He's probably just jerking off."
I could see that too. Dude.
He goes,
They
"It
should've-
might have happened."
They should have pressed their ear to the door and been like, I wonder what he's doing there.
and they would have heard, "Oh my god."
Yeah, honestly, sometimes my poops get a little vocal when they really hurt, you know? And if I know I'm home alone, forget it.
How often do the clothes come off?
Not as much as you'd think anymore. I've been taking better care of myself lately.
That's good.
And usually instead of taking my clothes off out of stress, I will, maybe out of pain, hit my leg, slap my
Yeah.
leg, bite my finger.
I feel like it's more of like a it's hot. Like I'm hot. I need to
Or
take these
yeah,
clothes off.
yeah, definitely.
But-
I'm definitely guilty of taking my full clothes
Yeah,
off.
yeah,
Nice
it happens.
play.
Happens to the best of us, man.
What's it called? But I'll usually hold my phone like super close and I'll just like scroll on it. just get through it, read some fucking tweets, and you'll be out of here soon enough. Sometimes you're not out of there soon enough.
like
you know
positive
what? You know what?
affirmations?
I have nothing positive to say for myself when I'm shitting my brains out like that. Actually, usually, it's you fucking idiot. You know what you ate. You shouldn't have had
it's
that.
like the guy at the theater. He's like stupid, useless.
Yeah.
And it's just while you're sitting on the toilet.
Yeah, actually, honestly, but it's me.
Oh,
It's
man.
it's tough, man. It's hard to have something so embarrassing happen. And
Yeah,
somebody
it's
once
tough,
was like,
man.
"Would you rather throw up from these problems or shit?" I'd rather throw up every time.
Dude, here's the thing. You would have really bad, like, I understand that, like, in comparison, because you're not throwing up all the time, it seems better, but throwing up all the time would mess up your teeth, it'd mess up your throat, it just, like, leaves that taste in your mouth, but I understand,
Yeah.
like,
What do you think's going on down there, though?
Oh, it's so
That's
bad.
probably worse.
I don't think so.
Much
'cause,
less
like,
detectable.
Well, because, like,
too.
vomit is, like, acidic.
Yeah, I
So,
guess.
like, it messes up your throat and your teeth.
I guess. Actually, mine's not. Doesn't work like that.
Yeah, funny enough, the doctor told me I have the most basic vomit he's ever seen.
pH 1. Oh,
Yeah.
no, 15.
15.
Not 1. 1 would be.
Does it go to 0?
No. Oh, probably. There's
Guys,
probably some.
hey.
There's probably some like Newtonian bullshit.
1. Jason says 1.
I'm
and
sure we'll invent
I
a zero.
trust Jason with science the most out of anyone in this room.
Don't fucking believe. No. Jason fucking slept through half of fucking chemistry class, bro. And he got a 5
Yeah,
on the thing
he
because
also-
great. Jason's a great test taker, and he's a great bullshitter.
Well, he also slept through half of our 2 physics periods every day, and then showed up halfway through the other one and did fine. So
Classic Jason, man. Classic Jason. All right,
we had-
Andrew. Last chance here to either shit or be shat.
yeah, Andrew, coming off the heels of a comeback victory,
Yeah.
looking for another one here, huge, looking for a win over his other Hall half.
This would be Yuji's second win, which would be double the amount of wins he's gotten in a.
And
the
you
last
know what?
Classic.
It very well could cement him into the playoffs.
Absolutely, dude. Absolutely.
And he's
Oh wow!
and he's
Nice
a mere
play.
1 out away, 2 stars on
Here we
his side
go.
to Andrew's nil.
The
I like how they
game
say
is-
nil.
Yeah, nil's pretty cool.
Yeah.
The game is still alive. The game is afoot. You should have thrown the fucking ball. You could have gotten her.
Nah, he wouldn't have gotten her.
All right, you would have gotten
It's
her.
the guy into the guy.
We got Chem.
Guy into guy.
We got Chem. We're not fucking going.
Yeah,
for
he
it.
just wants to go for the safe bet. He says it's going nowhere. He's forgotten the note block.
It's not gonna go anywhere if you swing it. Garbage.
He doesn't want to block it. He's no interest in the people or the fans.
Yeah, he's a coward. And
But he
that's
does
the
have
fucking
interest
ball
in
game. Ladies and gentlemen,
losing.
thank you so much for watching. The lesson of this one: be honest, even if they're not your friends yet. They will appreciate honesty if you're having problems at their house.
Yeah, let it rip.
Don't jerk off in your friends' toilets. Don't play Billy Joel while you're doing that either. Dinger City out.